Hey guys, so I wanted to give you an update of what's been going on with our ECSE class over the last week. So basically, I have actually had the opportunity to be leading our ECSE class. Now, that means that I have been acting as the teacher for basically all but one day last week. And it has definitely been an experience to say the least. We did have a new student come in who is very like physically aggressive, nonverbal, um, really like I don't know, he had a lot of behaviors, but it was definitely a very interesting experience, like I said, to be able to be the lead teacher for our ECSE class. Now, for the other 3 days that I was leading, um, obviously, our ECSE class is only in session Monday through Thursday. So I led the class for 3 out of the 4 days, and I had a lot of fun. We did some like motor skills work with Play Doh. We did some arts and crafts with different letters, and I just had a really fun time. Like, we read books, and for the most part, it was, like I said, a good experience. We still had some students who had behaviors, who always have behaviors, um, like for different reasons. But like I said, it was actually a really fun experience. And I will tell you, like, when our actual lead teacher told me that she wanted me to run the class so that she could be kind of one on one with one of our older students who has been having some difficulties lately, I was a little nervous. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was a lot nervous because it's like I've never run the class before. Like, I've helped, but I've never been the one like in charge of running the whole class from like breakfast until dismissal time for them. And it was also kind of fun to experience like being the teacher or in the teacher role and having a para of my own. Um, because one of our other paras who actually works in our high school building was my para for those 3 days. Um, she has been helping us in the mornings because we have needed extra help because right now we have like 4 1-to-1 students, and um, well, now we've dropped down to 3, and I will tell you about that in a second. But we have had 4 1-to-1 students, and there's only 3 of us. Um, and these students are all in different grades, other than obviously my 2 1-to-1s are both in kindergarten, but we have a 1-to-1 who is in preschool, and we also have a 1-to-1 who is in first grade. So, like, our lead teacher has had to go with the first grader. Um, the 2 kindergartners were staying in the ECSE classroom while I was running it. And then we tried something different, which, like I said, I will tell you about that in a second. And then our preschooler has also been a 1-to-1. And we think that it's mostly because there have been like changes with the lead teachers who are in the preschool classroom, as far as like extended absences and having substitutes come in and things like that. And our particular preschooler really enjoys having a very regimented schedule, and he likes things to be very consistent. So we think that that was kind of his issue, was like the absences of their lead teachers and things like that. So he has had to have one of us in there. And like I said, when you have ECSE, you have kindergarten, first, and preschool that you need 1-to-1s for. And there's not enough paras. Like, there's only 3 of us. There's the lead teacher, myself, and the other para. It makes it difficult to kind of like spread yourselves out to make sure that everybody has coverage. Um, I will tell you, the news about one of my kindergartners is that she is able to be in preschool, one of them, or kindergarten, one of them. She's able to be in there on her own. And so, like, we've done it for 3 days now, basically, where she'll come in, she'll have breakfast with the ECSE class, we change her, and then um, she will go into kindergarten and be there until after lunchtime. Um, where she's with us for resource for a half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes to an hour, and then she'll go back to kindergarten, and they can just call us and we can come like help out or whatever if there's an issue. But she has been doing great, and I'm so very excited for her because, like I said, she's been doing awesome in there. And I knew I wasn't scared like at all, or hesitant in any way, because I knew she was going to do great. And I'm just so glad that they allowed her the opportunity to shine like that. She has friends in there. Like I said, she's doing fantastic. So that kind of helps me because now I only have my one-to-one and I don't have to like pull both of them out at the same time, if there's an issue, because I do have my one-to-one who is a little bit more severe behavior wise than the one who is able to stay in kindergarten. So I'm very happy about that progress, because I feel like she's going to thrive in there, and she has been. So it's definitely been an interesting week, like I said, to be able to run the ECSE classroom by myself. It has allowed me to kind of see what our lead teacher goes through on a day-to-day basis. Not that I didn't really know, but like being in there and actually running the class, there's a lot more to it than you would assume. Like if you're somebody who has never run a classroom before, there's a lot more that goes into it, like preparation, trying to get everything together. And I did have help from the lead teacher, so I don't want you to think that I was completely on my own as far as like developing a lesson or developing plans for certain things throughout the day. But like the actual implementation of the lessons and like our arts and crafts and stuff like that, that was all on me. And like the one day when I did Play-Doh, the lead teacher had actually forgotten to leave me anything for them. So it was just kind of like a last minute idea that I had to see how they did with Play-Doh. So it turned out great. And like I said, I was super proud of myself for being so flexible and being able to kind of, bend and mold into what they needed me to be for the week. I think next week, Monday I have a PD day. Tuesday is a PD day, and so the only days that I'll actually be working as a para are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I guess we'll see. I think I'm going to be normal like in kindergarten, but I'm not sure yet. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys again soon.